What's up guys, Gambit here, bringing you a new video series on how to get certain armor sets in New World post Angry Earth Season 3 for pieces of armor that are capable of getting to gear score 700. If you are a returning player coming back, some of these new things are a little bit overwhelming and it was a little bit frustrating figuring out, well, they said that named items could be upgraded in the Gypsum Kiln, but whenever I take my named items there, they're not upgradable. Well, fine print there. It has to be things earned in the Angry Earth DLC. There's plenty of things to choose from. However, not everything is going to be able to be upgraded to gear score 700, which is the goal. Everybody wants to get to that overall gear score of 700. So for kicking it off, just if you want to be able to come here, this is an incredible resource. It's called New World Database, NWDB. .info. Just head there and it will be able to lay out all gear that is capable of getting to 700. That way you don't waste your time going and grinding for those wrong pieces of armor or weapons. Alright, so once you're here at this homepage, right here you are going to be able to see it says trackers. So just tap on trackers and it's going to bring you to this named items tracker page, and you can see down here it's just filter out whatever you need, whatever you're looking for. Obtainable, obviously you're going to want it to be yes. If you can't obtain it, there's no reason in grinding for it. And then type, it just breaks down whether you're going for weapon or which piece of armor or jewelry you're going for. I already got a few of them tabbed out. For this first video, we are going to be going over the Corrupted Progenitor Set. It has a weapon set, an armor set, and a full jewelry set. So we're going to be going over that because it's very easy to get, nothing really required. We'll go ahead and kick over to this first one, and it's going to be the Life Staff. I'm talking about the Life Staff in particular just because I am personally a healer, and I think that this set is very good for healers. However, if you're going for any of the Corrupt weapon set, you can get them all the same way. It's a random drop for any of them, so you're going to be grinding all of these whether you want to or not. So you can see here Life Staff on the left side, why it's so good in particular. 38 focus is incredible. It has Blessed, which is almost mandatory as a healer, and Refreshing Move just to get those healing cooldowns. You can see here it is a purple item, and if you're wondering like, oh wow, I want a legendary item, I don't want epic, I want to just go for the legendary. This, once you upgrade it in the Gypsum Kiln, is going to become a legendary. It is going to get this third perk down here, which is re-rollable, so you'll be able to throw on really good perks such as Keen Beacon, Fortified Sacred Ground if that's what you want, as well as add a gem in there. So really good Life Staff. All these weapons, just scrolling through them, they all actually have really good attributes to them and everything. So heading on down here, scroll all the way down to the bottom if you want to see how to get it. Every single piece of Corrupt, whether it is a weapon, armor, jewelry, doesn't matter what it is, they're all obtainable the exact same way, and it is by fighting these named bosses in the Shattered Mountain. You can see the only requirement is levels 61 to 65, so keep that in mind. If you're not there, go ahead and bump up there before you get there. It'd be recommended because it's going to be hard to kill these guys anyway if you're not there. But you can see there's plenty of guys you can choose from to go ahead and go farm these items out. But for this video in particular, we got one pulled up. It's pretty easy to get to. So let's go ahead and head over there and I'll show you the map on how to get there. Okay guys, here we are with the map open. The very top of Eternum map in Shattered Mountain, smack in the middle of it. You want to come to this fast travel point right here. If you don't have it, just run up here, no big deal. But you're going to just want to run along here and then just drop off the cliff into this pit. I have a marker there. You should set it there if you want to so you can navigate there pretty easily. But let's head down into the pit and we'll see the boss where we start the farm. Alright guys, here we are. We are down in the pit. As you can see, I'm crouched up on this rock. None of the NPCs really bother you if you're up here. You can see there's a tendril right there. It doesn't even really see me. But the boss actually spawns right here by this chest, right below the rock that I'm standing on. So you should be able to just pounce on him as soon as he spawns in, get that kill, and get those gear drops. Hopefully you have good luck and you get the piece that you're after very quickly in your runs here. But when you are this close, it's actually very quick respawns. It takes maybe 2-3 minutes for him to actually spawn back in, which is very good. But yeah, just sitting up on this rock is probably the safest way to go. Nobody will bother you up here. But just sit here, wait for the Pit Lord is his name. He's gonna spawn right here momentarily. Alright guys, there he is. Literally, you can just jump on him, tear him up. He's got some pretty good CC moves, so just be ready for those. Oh, missed that. Alright, but yeah, just literally jump in, tear him up. Alright, let's see if he dropped anything good. Alright, look, we got the Corrupt Prog Rapier, so that's very good. But you can see, very easy to get these drops here. Literally coming up here, just crouching a couple minutes, and he will be back in this exact same spot, ready to farm again, ready to grab that gear. But, however, just for you guys, you saw that this is where you get the gear. Let's go ahead and jump over to the Gypsum Kiln so you can see that this particular named gear actually can hit gear score 700. Alright guys, so here we are at the Gypsum Kiln. I am still at the one in Shattered Mountain at this outpost right next to where we actually just killed ourselves to go ahead and spawn at the outpost. But yeah, so it's very close. You can head over here. You can see that I do still have that particular item in my inventory. The Corrupt Gloves there, and they are gear 626. So obviously we want that to be brought up to 700. So this Gypsum Kiln is where you're going to do that. But make sure it's in your inventory. Go ahead and scroll all the way down to the bottom here. And you can see named item crafting. This is the stuff that's in your inventory that can be brought up. And right here is the gloves. You can see they're up here. Gear score 700 right there. But you do need quite a bit of materials to make this happen. So keep that in mind. Go ahead and collect the gear and then go get that those mats so that you can actually bring it up to 700. Every piece of Corrupt Prog gear that you're going to be able to get from that particular boss is going to be eligible to be brought up to 700. So very random drop on what piece of gear you're going to get. So if you're going for one in particular, it might take you a little bit. I think I've heard that people got the piece that they wanted in, I don't know, upwards of 4-ish hours. So hopefully you have the best of luck and you get that thing on the first drop. But hopefully this video really helps you understand the pieces of gear that can get to 700 so you don't waste your time on the wrong ones. And for the Corrupt set in particular, how you actually get those items easily. So hopefully that spot works for you. Keep in mind there is a very large list of named bosses that can drop this. So if you're tired of that one, or if that area just happens to be too difficult with all those NPCs running around, feel free to go find a different one. I actually think Captain Thorpe is one of the possible enemies that will drop this gear. And he has a world event that everybody is always grinding because it's one of the best weapon XP grinds at this time. So feel free to browse around with those guys and see what fits best for you, and let me know in the comments if you found one that is more efficient than the one that I just showed you, and let me know how long it took you to get the gear that you were actually after. Like I said, this is kicking off a series, so if you would like to see more videos of other armor sets that can be brought up to 700, those will be following this one. So please like, please subscribe. Let me know in the comments which gear sets you would like to see how to get efficiently, and I will get that up for you. But until next time, guys, thank you.